Welcome once again to Talking Horses. We're down here at Meydan Hotel. Myself, Justin Byrne, EERC, the Emirates Entertainment Racing Club, and Mark Monkhouse, www.comracinguae.com. Tipsters on your page is looking quite good at the moment.
Yeah.
Coming just slightly in the lead, but it's all hotting up.
Quite good meeting. I know I only got one winner for myself, but there was a very good effort by Pat Cummins and Hoops.
Hoops did well.
4 winners each, and done very, very well. And it's not easy, is it?
No. And I am going to give a shout out. I don't often compliment people, but I'm going to give a shout out to my brother-in-law, Chris Lane, who got all 6 winners.
Yeah, well done.
Not many people can get 6 out of 6 at a meeting, but he got all 6 winners.
If you look at our site, actually all 6 winners were tipped.
Yeah.
So not on the same person, but all tipped.
Between them, at least 2 people, if I'm right, tipped every winner on your page. I actually emailed Pat and said, I can't believe you've picked calculated. When we were chatting about it and I found it, looked at the form, thought, oh, hold on a minute, and then completely changed my thinking while we were live on camera. And then calculate wins. That was one of my favourite bets of the year so far.
Very good.
I will say so. Got to say so for the syndicate. Hoops, myself, and Pat Cummins, all owners. We've all got a share in Mafgull actually, but we're all owners of the EER syndicate, and we're leading 3-0 to the non-owners. So
very good.
I'll take credit for that. It's the only thing I can at the moment.
Still can't afford to be an owner. Sorry about that.
Well, we're at Meydan and back Thursday at Meydan.
Yeah.
First purebred race of the season.
Yeah.
It's over 8 furlongs.
Prep race for the Mazrat Ruwaya, who will be held in the future very soon. But this is good prize money, 75,000 dirhams to the winner.
125 grand overall. It's a lovely little pot. It's a decent race as well. Who do you fancy?
I fancy number 1 with a big reason, because it's a really good form horse. It's finished off last season with a win at Abu Dhabi, and it should come back to run on this Tapati Peter, all right, don't you think?
And the horse it beat, Shalil, Abu Dhabi came out and ran a big race. Yeah. She I should say, came out and ran a big race.
Exactly, and Saeed Al-Mazrui is riding very well. He's taking 3 off the back as well. This again, we mentioned last week of the claimers taking off some good weight there. I like this horse. I think Majid Al-Majrouri has got about 3 or 4 runners in this race, and he wouldn't really get rid of any of them. But with the 3 off, with the draw in the middle there, I think he'll run a great race.
Well, I mean, Saeed's 4 wins already this season. Yeah. Proving to be very valuable, 3 kilo claim, and it is a big claim, isn't it, 3 kilos? For me, I'm going to go with the same trainer, but I'm going to go for a slightly different horse.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for horse number 2. For Keith, is that how you pronounce it? For Keith. Harry Bentley, great jockey, doing very well in the few months he's been here.
I must admit I was torn between these 2 horses, but I just thought his draw, even though he's next door to Lama, I just think they're getting a bit wide, these horses, but hopefully they're good enough to run from both these stalls without any problems.
Well, I mean, 9 and 10 is never easy, but it's if it was a field of 16, I think if you're drawn out wide, you're in the death trap. I think when you've got 10, 11 runners, Prince Sean proved it last week, 12 or 12, and just got picked coming down the back straight. It will depend, it will depend if they try and take each other on early or how they run. But I think I think Harry's a great jockey. I've said a few times, I think he'll be champion in the UK in the future. He's got very good riding style, reminds me a lot of Brian Moore. Obviously, he learned his trade at the Moors. And you look for the race, there's some good horses here, but it's a purebred Arabian race. You could toss a coin a lot of the times.
In this race, I'd say there's 6 good ones.
Yeah.
And
6 others, or 5 others.
Bad ones. And hopefully they won't get in each other's way.
Well, the reason I went for this one instead of the one you selected is because the one you selected has never run on the Tapita, and it's a track you've got to like, where the form of Fakith is quite good. So I'll go for number 2.
I'll go for number 1.
So that's race number 1 down here at Meydan. Keep looking, watch on race number 2 and see what we're talking horses about.